Hey everyone, welcome to a new series I've started for Volume 6. For those of you who don't have time to watch or want to see the smaller details, my thoughts on events and how they might affect future theories, today I will be breaking down and reviewing Volume 6 Episode 1, and as I go I will be telling you what I think, and frankly from this episode we will need a White Rose counter, so it's going to be up there in the corner. We start the episode with a flash forward to the train to Argus, and Team RWBY are hard at work battling Manticore Grimm, and let me just say, this new animation is beautiful. But what makes the scene is just the wonderful, playful atmosphere between RWBY and Weiss. Something Weiss never really had was the childlike joy that other characters had, and it's a massive boom to her character, which you cannot fault. It is spectacular. And you get 2 points to our counter right away. This does leave us a few questions on the likes of semblance, as we see things we've never seen before like RWBY's speed affecting Weiss, but I think I'll need to make a full mini-theory on it, because we have the likes of Jean and Crow. Next we'll skip ahead to Adam. Now I was worried Adam would not live up to the character I loved to hate after Volume 3, seeing how poor he was done in Volume 5. However, I can confirm Adam probably has the highest on-screen kill count. After being questioned by his White Fang members for cowardice at Haven, he massacres the members and slices his throat in an amazing display of his character as he thinks about Blake. We skip back to the train station and Team RWBY is back to how we remember them being, playful and cheerful and carefree. And we get to see our wonderful Drunkle Crow writing a letter to Ironwood, giving us a big sense of foreboding due to the secret nature of his writing. During the banter of Ren and Nora, we get to see some more classical RWBY comedy, and revealing where they're aiming to go this volume, Argus, or at least it's the first step to getting to Atlas. It is in small animation features of the Weiss character and RWBY that really shine here, and we get a somewhat intimate stare and smile, and it's just kind of cute and adorable, and that gives us another point on the counter. We also get introduced to our cannon fodder huntsman, Generic Man 1 and Generic Man 2. They have names, but I don't really care. And we get a bit more of the ever-wonderful Vic Mignogna as Crow. After that we get to see Ilya, Sun, Blake and Neptune in a fantastically done scene, with the small little one-liners I've really missed in recent volumes and the standout animation particularly on Blake's ears as she speaks to Sun, and it conveys so much emotion that you literally can't fault it. It is far better at portraying emotion than anything they've done before this, and it is utterly brilliant. We're back on the train to Argus, and we're shown this mysterious old woman, who frankly has been nagging in the back of my head since I saw the episode. And honestly, I hope we don't get answers immediately, as the mystery is just really compelling. And once again, the fantastic Team RWBY dynamic is easily the best part of this episode. Blake's guilt is obviously shown when she tries to get Yang's bag for her, and again we have two frankly adorable White Rose moments, in that Weiss and RWBY sitting in the same position, as well as the obviously amazing scene where Weiss and RWBY both smile in the exact same scene, and it's mother-licking adorable. So that is 2 more to the counter, editor. Now, joy quickly turns grim when the train gets attacked by, well, Grimm. Team RWBY and 3/4 of Juniper run to the rescue, and the fight choreography is beautiful. Oscar gets his chance to shine, rushing to save the passengers and pushing down Ozpin. Once again, we get the reminder that RWBY is not a kid show anymore, with the fracture of the arm in frankly a horrific scene with a bit too realistic a crack. But we get to see more of Jean and RWBY taking the position of leader on the team, and some more clarity on Jean's semblance, being that he can boost aura, including semblances, pretty much making him the most broken character in the show, and yes, I nailed it. We also get hints of Ozpin's deception when he explains that Grimm are attracted to the relic, with some characters showing an obvious anger at Ozpin's willingness to risk innocent lives. Deciding separating the train is the only option to save everyone, 3/4 Juniper and RWBY split up, promising to meet again at Argus. This scene shows 2 things. Blake suffers from trauma just like Yang, and how broken Jean's semblance really is. With some great fight scenes, we see Crow struggle to keep up with Team RWBY, which I do have theories about, but the fight comes to an epic conclusion of RWBY versus the Manticore, and frankly you feel kinda sorry for the Grimm after its brutal beating. We also get to see just how RWBY learned from Crow and how similar their technique is. And the episode ends with just the beautiful opening song intro for the volume, which I'm going to do a full video breakdown on, but I just wanted to point out how cute Weiss and Ruby are on it. Like, seriously, look at them. They're adorable. So cute. Frankly, this was probably one of the best opening episodes in any RWBY volume, and frankly, I have more theory ideas than I can count, but then again, I can't count very high. But if the episodes keep this quality, we will have a damn good volume on our hands. Overall, due to how good the episode was, and more importantly, how fantastic the characters were, I would give this episode a solid 8 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10. But thanks for checking out this breakdown, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the future breakdowns and theories for Volume 6. Thank you very much for listening.